Cougars and the Cougars. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Holly Rowe with the latest on the weather.
Guys, this crowd is electric. He knows that there's a lot of excitement for this home game, but most importantly, the weather is clear. We were wondering how the forecast would shake out, and it is calm and beautiful. Should be an impactful game here with great weather, great opportunities, and a fast surface. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. So Houston's offense will take the field first. So the last time these two got together, the nails were chewed down to the cuticles. It was a barn burner. Think we get another one of those, Jesse?
I certainly hope so, Reese. And I know that mental toughness is very cliche in all of sports, especially college football. And David, it's something that coaches are always harping on. But this is one of those games. The team that's most mentally tough at the end, they probably win.
Especially in rivalry games, especially in big moments, especially when...
It's a fumble on the play. Recovered by the defense, and he's off.
Well, the quarterback got it to his receiver quickly and gave him an opportunity to make a few moves after the catch, but he's got to do a better job with ball security that time. That is a costly fumble.
Great place to start for this offense. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Howard. Ball is loose. And just like they drew it up, right? Put it on the ground, get it, get the first down. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. It's first down from the 11. Finds his big tight end. It's a fumble. And he falls on top of his own fumble, and the offense will retain possession. He is in. Takes the fumble to the house. Touchdown, Cougars. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play.
And that's not how you draw it up, but how about the offense and the awareness? You see the ball out, forget jumping on it. I'm going to pick that puppy up. I'm going to take it to the house. The OC, great call on that one, buddy, because it worked to perfection.
Gives it on the option. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. Pitches it back. A big third down stop by this defense, but they are still in field goal range. Now on fourth down, they'll send out the field goal unit. Never a doubt. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And he'll take that first drive. Like, you wanted a touchdown, but you gave the people here at home something to cheer about in that first drive. Move the football enough to get your kicker an opportunity and to put 3 on the board.
The Cougars offense takes the field to start this drive. They coughed it up on that last drive, but the defense really bailed them out, holding them to a field goal, Jesse.
Yeah, and I think the offense kind of got away from their identity a little bit on that last drive, David. They got to kind of get back to doing what they do.
Yeah, and hold on to the football. I mean, defense just did their job. Stopped them, held them to a field goal, limited the damage. Now it's time for the offense to get the momentum going again.
Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7. Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning turkey bowl. But knowing you two the way I do and the way you know each other, Jesse, what would you have done to try to throw Pollack off a little? Snags it, and he's open. And he picks up a first down. That is not a flag on the play. It's just lingerie on the deck after that move. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO, and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
Looking to pass. It's Wegman working that wide receiver screen. There's some room. Slip slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Cougars.
A big question mark for this offense coming into the year, guys. Who could score touchdowns? Who are going to be their biggest playmakers on offense? This guy scored in the first game. He's off to a great start in this one with that touchdown. This guy looks like the real deal.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. The Cougars offense takes the field to start this drive. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
They'll snap it on first down from the 35. The play action fake. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
Got it set up on the outside. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. And we might as well state the obvious. First and second down didn't work out. Third and very long. Back to throw, it's Holmes. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. He's got it all right.
And I love it when quarterbacks attack the whole field. Nice job using the sideline. When you attack the middle of the field, those safeties very much get involved. So do the linebackers. You get a lot of one-on-one matchups towards the outside. Nice job throwing it towards the sideline and the receiver making the big play down the field.
They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Wants to throw it. Now adjusting. Unleashes one. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. The Cougars in the hurry up.
Man, I love the catch radius on this guy. If you just put it somewhere near his body, he's going to be able to reel it in. That was a phenomenal job, showing you his athleticism and also his concentration, making that outstanding grab.
Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Off the play fake. Steps away. On the run, fires downfield. And that one had some juice on it, but it's incomplete.
That's a good example of a good pass rush affecting the quarterback's rhythm. He wasn't able to just take his steps and throw with his feet underneath him on balance. He was forced to move, forced to escape the pocket, and right away everything fell apart with the accuracy and obviously not on the same page with his ball.
They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
Hey, man, that's unbelievable. That is a really good job of seeing the blitz right away and getting rid of the football. Like, that is quarterback 101. Understand they're blitzing, they're coming, see it, take advantage of it, get the completion, and move the sticks.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front, establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
Got a little grass, and they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. That's the end of the quarter, and Houston has the lead as we get a look at the stats. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. Goes to the option. And the ball is free on the pitch. It's as if that ball had a magnet going back to the offense. How in the world did they keep it? They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. No good. And it is still a... They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Looking to throw, it's Holmes. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. And the Cougars with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Running inside, it's Howard. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
Well, the defense may have been caught off guard a little bit on that play. It was 2nd and long. They weren't expecting the run, so now we've got 3rd and manageable, and they've got to be wondering to themselves, is this offense going to try to run the ball again here?
You know they'd love to convert this 3rd down after missing a field goal on the last drive. Trying play action. Unloads to the wideout. That's caught. It's DeMarco. He's got 1st down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49.
Could that be the play that finally wakes them up? Just not a lot of good going on offensively here in this first half. They've only got 3 points to show for their efforts. They haven't been throwing it a lot, but they took a shot there. They got a chunk play. Now they're in a position they need to score a touchdown here before the half is over.
On the ground with the counter. He locked up and held on to bring him down.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. It'll be 4th down. The Cougars looking to convert on 4th down. Trying to keep the drive alive. Maybe some room here. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. The Cougars come to the line with a fresh set of downs. On the delay, it's Howard. And a decent gain there before the defense makes a stop. The Cougars will use their 1st timeout here. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. The option look. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. The run inside, it's Howard. And that'll not only be a 1st down, it'll be 1st and goal from the 7. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Cougar!
That is a huge way to end this half. Man, cutting into the lead, gaining the momentum. Nice job finishing the half with some positive vibes going into halftime.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they cut the lead to 14-10. They took it 71 yards down the field, and he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Houston offense ready to go back to work. We'll see how aggressive they are trying to put up points before the break. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. To throw, it's Wegman. Unloads it left. A strike downfield. Now the Cougars are going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half.
Nice patience by the quarterback here working against zone coverage. He was allowing his receiver an opportunity to find that open space in the defense before pulling the trigger.
The DBs will back off a bit. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Got it in the middle. It's Thomas. Timeout Houston, their second. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Back to throw, time running short in the half. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. He'll throw on third down. Quickly out to the tight end. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays.
Well, we thought this guy might be a big weapon here and a big part of what the offense was going to try to do. And you've seen now, early in this game, they're going to him a lot. That's already his 5th catch.
Looking for the end zone. Incomplete. They took a shot to wrap up the half and came up empty. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Guys, so much to get you updated on, so let's get right to it here from the EA Sports College Football Update Desk. Let's start with Texas, taking on the #1 team, the Ohio State Buckeyes. And it's the Longhorns, keeping things within arm's reach here in this ranked-on-ranked battle. I think the plan here is just to get to halftime, then figure out a way to pull this out in the second half. Bringing things back to your game, one more refresher on how the first half went down. This tight end is enjoying quite the day through 2 quarters. It's amazing how athletic tight ends are now and just how much they're utilized. He's played a starring role in giving them this halftime lead. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. Looking for blockers. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. The Cougars offense takes the field to start this drive. The keeper on the option. Oh, he's got some space. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. And the Cougars want to crank the tempo.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield, and he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the first.
Throws to the wideout. Taken in by Smith on the right side. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. Making side adjustments here. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. This offense tried to go right back to the well or right back to the air, and the defense was ready this time.
And a great response from the defense. You give up a big play, a huge chunk play that you didn't want to give up. Don't hang your head. Now play the next play. Played it aggressively, went and got the sack. Way to respond.
That's a great individual play, and I love cornerbacks that don't just take pride in covering guys. I like guys that like to put their face in the fan and affect the running game. This dude is physical, and he impacts the defense because of it.
And those guys are really hard to find. A lot of corners, they're smaller. They don't want any part of the physical run game. Nice job sticking his face in there, setting the edge, making the tackle.
And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. That is no good. And the drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To the air, it's Holmes. Pocket breaking down. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on 1st down.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls against this receiver and his speed. He's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
That's caught. It's DeMarco. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the 1st down.
And those long shots, man, I tell you what, it takes a little bit longer to develop. So as a quarterback, you know you got to buy a little bit of time. Mad respect, man. Hanging in there, knowing he's going to get hit, but still making the big play down the field.
The Cougars will line it up on 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again. Stepping to the right. Out of bounds right at the 20-yard line, edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on a score. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. Headed into the 4th quarter, these two wide receivers, prolific playmakers. Here's how they've done in this one so far. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. The final period starts with a 2nd down play. He got a little antsy at the line of scrimmage, and they'll move him back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. That false start really puts them in the hole. Here comes 2nd and 14. They'll move the wide receiver. Keeps it on the option. But nowhere to go. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. They've got a ways to go on 3rd down from the 24 as this defense tries to force them into a field goal try. Wants to throw. It's Holmes. Moving out to the right. Going to try to get it himself. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Trying to get it to the marker. He will not get it. A 4th down stop for this defense as they try to salt this one away. On the draw, it's Hughes. They shut it down quickly, but he gets 2 out to the 18. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Now the play fake. Fires to the right. Makes the grab. It's Walker. Oh, look out on the right. 10. To the house. Touchdown, Houston. That's his 3rd touchdown of the game, and he just has 4 now on the season. The Cougars offense takes the field to start this drive. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the fourth down, and it led to the scoring drive, David. Trying to get behind the defense. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air on second down. Under fire. He'll get rid of it. Complete to the right. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Wants to go right back downfield. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Smith. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him. He wants to throw it again. He's going to run it. Fires on the move. Oh, did he find a hole in the defense? He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped. Back to pass, it's Holmes. Wide out trying to get it in. Touchdown, Cougars! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And they cap off the drive with a touchdown, throwing the football. In the last play, they got the explosive. They get right back to the line of scrimmage and dial up.
Throw to the end zone, picked off. Knocked down at the 3, and he was... They say every game counts the same in the standings, and that is true, but there are some games that no matter what the coaches say, they just mean a little more, and they hurt a little more if you lose.
They do, and that's a fact, and every player will tell you that. There are some games that are highlighted before the season that this game matters more, and it's not that the other ones don't matter. It's just that the hate runs so deep for some of these rivalries and some of these kids that grew up across the street from each other that went to different schools, Jesse. You can feel it.
David, you're absolutely right. And I wonder, because it was a rivalry game, did the losing team get a little overhyped? It just looked like they were pressing too much in this football game. They made too many uncharacteristic mistakes, and as a result, they take the L.
Let's